So, one of my things that I do is to help you get back to you and your authentic self. And everybody thinks authentic is a buzzword. And that's a you thing sometimes. It's stripping back all those layers to find out who you really are, truly are, and want to be in front of people. Because a lot of times people wear a lot of masks and they're never who they are. They feel like they have to be somebody else in front of everybody else. And that's because society has told us this, parents, people around us. And it goes back forever. And you don't realize this. And we don't realize there's so much that has created this for us in our lives. And it's about going back to those places that, why we did what we do or still do what we do. And we feel the need to be this person that somebody told us we have to be. Well, you don't. You should be who you are, who you want to be. And I'm here to help you do that. So in doing that, I'll share stuff that helped me get to where I am now. And it's gone on for years. It's not a present situation. It's the stuff I've worked through to get me here. And one of the things that we'll discuss today, and I'll share weekly, daily, however I feel to start doing this. But for me, one of the things that came up throughout all of this was divorce. I came from a home where my parents got divorced when I was 14. And when I decided to start having kids, I never wanted my kids to come from a divorced home because I didn't like the awkward feeling of birthday parties and stuff like that. I was 14 when it happened. And that uncomfortable feeling for me was not something I enjoyed by any means. And it carried on even into adulthood. Being in the same room, it was just uncomfortable. So I never wanted my kids to feel that way. And I was adamant about that. And I didn't marry my children's fathers. And yes, I have different fathers. My oldest son has his dad, and my younger two have their own father. I did not want to have that feeling. And I told them this. So we had one birthday party and things like that. I don't care if you don't like me. I didn't marry him. But I did get married. I got married twice. And my second marriage really affected this on a bigger scale because he cheated on me. And we went to counseling, yada, yada, yada. But it brought up this broken home situation for me all these years later when I started down this path. And I never thought that I came from a broken home. I just came from a divorced home. But broken home was a big ordeal for me. And it is for a lot of people. But to think of it in nature like that is something that can carry and store in your body for a long time. And it can filter into relationships, into friendships, and things of that nature. Because you'll put guards up. Because you don't want things to be broken. And that went into a whole different spiel of things. It went into an abandonment wound that I had. And that stemmed from childhood also. Because I didn't want people to leave. So you have to factor into things. How your childhood was. How you protect yourself in friendships and in relationships. And have you ever addressed it or healed it? Because if you don't face those feelings and emotions, you'll carry it on. And those are your protection mechanisms. And if you never actually look at those and heal those emotions, you'll continue to do it. So for me, I always ended up in these patterns, these loopholes. And looking back, I always dated emotionally unavailable people because I was not emotionally available until I healed myself. It can open a whole spectrum of things for yourself. But you need to take time to do the work for yourself. You have to be willing to be open, to be vulnerable, to actually say, wow, this is why I feel this way. But no, it can be done. And I'm here to help, to guide, to listen, to provide the safe space, which a lot of us need. There's no judgment. The only one who judges you is yourself. And you have to learn to not do that. You have to love yourself unconditionally and know you are worthy. You deserve the world. And I love you. So let's start this journey for yourself to have everything you deserve. I love you. Happy Monday.